Hi, this is Munson from Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a tune by Zac Brown called Chicken Fried. And if you want to play along with the Zac Brown band, what you want to do is kind of tune your guitar down a half step. So they're actually tuning E flat, B flat, G flat, D flat, A flat, and E flat. But we're just going to do this lesson in standard tuning. And it starts out with some really cool fingerstyle stuff, but since we're going for easy guitar, there's some really cool licks that you could kind of throw in at the very beginning for your intro. And it's going to start on the B string on the first fret, and we're going to do a slide to the third fret. So kind of playing that note and just leaving a little bit of pressure to get the sound to carry. And then we're going to play third fret on the B string again, and then open B, and then open G, and then we're going to take second fret on the D and do a pull off. So we're going to kind of play that note and then think straight towards the ground with the finger to get the sound to kind of carry back to the open string. So we got 1, 3, 3, open, open, 2, pull off, and then we're going to play high E on the third fret. But then from there, we're going to go into another lick, and we're going to actually start the same way. So we're going to take B string on the first fret, and do a slide to third fret, and then play third fret again, and then open B. But then we're going to play second fret on the G string, and then open G, and then second fret on the G again, and then go to third fret on the B string. So we got 1, 3 slide on the B string, and then third fret on the B, open B, and then 2 on the G, open G, and then 2 on the G, third fret on the B, and then so we got, let's see. And then from there, we're going to be starting on the open D string and playing open D, and then open G, and then third fret on the B string, and then we're going to go to first fret on the B string and do a pull off to open, and then another first fret to pull off open, and then open G, and then open D, and then open G, and then second fret on the G, and then we're going to play open B and do a hammer on to third fret. So we got kind of open B, and we're kind of putting the finger down to kind of get the sound to carry. And then we're going to go second fret on the G, and then open G, and then second fret on the G. So we got, let's see, 0, 3, 1, 0, 1, pull off, open G, D, open 2, 0, 3, hammer on, 2, 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 3, 2, 0, 2, 0. And then there's a really cool little bass lick at the very end, and you'll hear this through the recording where you play third fret on the low E, and then open G, and then open A, and then open G, and then second fret on the A, and then open G, and then third fret on the A, and then open G, and then open D. So you got third fret on the low E, open G, open A, open G, second fret on the A, open G, third fret on the A, open G, open D. Anyway, those are some cool licks that you could kind of throw in at the very beginning. But then from there, we're going to be going to some chords. And we're going to start on a G major chord. And when we play G major, first finger is going to go to the A string on the second fret. Second finger is going to go low E on the third fret. And the third finger is going to go to the high E on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from G major, we're going to be going to a D major chord. And when we play D major, first finger is going to go to the G on the second fret. Second finger is going to go high E on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum just the top 4 strings, just D, G, B, and E, that'll get you a clear sound out of that chord. That's called D major. And then for D major, we're going to be going to a C major chord. And when we play C major, first finger is going to go to the B string on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the A string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from there, we're going to be going back to a G major chord, and then we're going to go back to a D major. And that's kind of our chorus at the very, very beginning, is where we got the G major, G major, D major, D major, C major, C major, G major, D major. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding what I call a strum pattern to it. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a song like this in 4/4 time is a down, down, up, up, down, up. So if we took the G major and just tried that a lot, we'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you want to try that a lot just to kind of get your right hand used to it. But then if we tried that through our chorus part, we have our G, down, up, down, up, G, down, down, up, down, up, D, down, down, up, down, up, D, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, 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 up, D, down, 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 and then from there we're going to an instrumental part. It's almost the same thing where we got the G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down. But when we get to the verse part, instead of doing the down, down, up, I like switching strum patterns because it feels like it's almost a 16th note feel. And what I mean by that is an 8th note is where you're dividing the foot tap into two parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the down, down, up is kind of working off of that. What a 16th note is if you divided that into four parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the verse, it almost feels like what Zach is doing is a long down and then a down, down, up working off the 16th note. So what I mean by that is like if you took the G major and did it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. But then on the second beat, it feels like he's doing a down on 1, a down on 3, and an up on 4. So it'd be like down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we put those together, then you have kind of a long down, 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 up, long down, 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 up, long down, 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 up, long down, 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 up. Now you could just do it with just the down, down, up, and that would work. But just to try that strum pattern through our verses, you'd have the G with the long down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 D down, 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 G down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 D down, 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 G down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 D down, 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 G down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 and on that last D, what I like to do is kind of a down and just kill it with my right hand. So I'm going down and doing a kill it thing on that last D. So just to try that last G, D, C, D hit, right? You got the G down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 D with the down, kill it. And Zach Brown doesn't actually do this where he comes in on the downbeat. They kind of wait a second and then come in. But I really like just going right back into the chorus with the down, down, up, down, up. So just to try that again, because you'd be going back to your chorus, you'd have the G with the down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down. And then we'd be going back to our verse part, so then you could kind of switch your strum pattern back to the 16th, where you got the G down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 D down, 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 G down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 D down, 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 G down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 D down, 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 G down, 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 D down, 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 C down, 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 D. So you kind of got that hit again, and then we're back to our chorus part. So then you can switch back to the down, down, up, down, where you got the G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G, C down, down, up, down, G down. on the solo part, it's almost exactly our chorus. So we just kind of keep the chorus going. We got the G down, down, up, down, 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 C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down. But then we get to a part that almost sounds like the intro is kind of coming back. So you could even go back to those intro licks where we had the or you could just kind of strum through that part, and then it's going to be kind of like our chorus where we got the G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down. But then on our last verse, it almost feels like, on the third verse though, it almost feels like that they're kind of bringing things back to just a down. And sometimes I call that a blocking thing when you do that, where you just do a big down on all the chords. So you may want to try it that way just to kind of break from everything else, because that can make it really interesting in contrast to the rest of the song. So you could have G with a big down, and then D with a big down, C with a big down, and a G with a down, and then a down on the D, and then back to G. Then we got big D, C, and a big G, big D. And then we're back to our chorus part, and I like going back to that down, down, up, down, up. So we got the G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down. And then there's another chorus, but it almost feels like they're going to almost a reggae feel with the chords that we're playing. And so it almost feels like they're taking the G major and doing a bass note on the low E string, and then doing a down and kind of killing it. So you got bass, down, bass, down, bass, down, bass, down for your G chord, working the low E for the bass. And when you go to the D chord, it almost feels like they're doing the D string for the bass, and then kind of doing that down, killing it. And when you go to the C chord, it almost feels like they're doing the A string for the bass to kind of work the C chord. So just to try that chorus, that we'd have the G with the low E bass, down, G with the low E bass, down, D with the D 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 bass, down, C with the A 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 bass, down, G with the low E bass, down, G with the low E bass, down, D with the D bass, down, D bass, down. But then it almost feels like you're going back to just the down, down, up, down, up through the chorus from there. So you got the G with the down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D down, down, up, down, G. And then there's kind of a really cool cliched country lick that Zach Brown kind of throws in at the very, very end, where we play the low E string on the 3rd fret, and then we're going to go to the A string and do a hammer on the 1st fret with the 1st finger, and then a hammer on the 2nd fret right after that. So it's almost a double hammer on. We're going to open 1, 2 on the A string. So you got 3 on the low E, open A, 1, 2, and then we're going to go open D string and do a hammer on the 2nd fret, and then do an immediate pull off back to the open D. So you're going open 2, hammer on, open D, pull off. So then all together you got 3, 0, 1, 1, 2, O, 2, O, and then we're going to play open G twice, and then go low E on the 3rd fret, and then play a big G. So that's kind of a country tag at the very end where you got low E on 3rd, and then open A, 1, 2 on the A, and then O, 2, O on the D, and then open G, and then low E 3rd, and then a big G. Be kind of a cool way to kind of close it. But those are the basics of how you play Chicken Fried by the Zac Brown Band. And don't remember, if you're going to play along with the Zac Brown, you want to tune down the guitar down a half step. So you have E flat, B flat, G flat, D flat, A flat, E flat. But good luck!